A highly debated topic got even more intense at Milwaukee City Hall today. Council members grilling police over the department's chase policy.
Yeah, the growing scrutiny fueled by the deaths of several innocent civilians killed as a result of these chases.
We get how serious this is. That's why I think this is a very tense conversation, because people are dying, right?
We checked our own files, and according to our reporting, at least 9 people have died this year in police chases. 6 of those deaths involve people who had nothing to do with the crimes police were investigating. Kendall Keys is live tonight at City Hall. And Kendall, there were some really intense moments today.
Yeah, right, Derek. It's an urgent matter added to the committee's agenda just this week. Members of the Common Council wanting to look into Milwaukee Police's current chase policy and wanting to know if it's safe for the city.
It broke my heart, the last incident where 3 family members died. A mom and her 2 children.
At the forefront of Alderwoman Charlene Moore's mind, this West Allis mother and her 2 sons killed last month when a car speeding away from police crashed into them at 35th and Valete.
It was simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I don't want that to be our reality.
At least 6 innocent people have been killed so far this year after getting caught in the path of a car running from the police. Chief Jeffrey Norman absent from the Public Safety and Health Committee meeting Thursday.
The chief today is unavailable for this meeting and this conversation.
In the hot seat instead, Norman's Chief of Staff, Heather Huff.
This is a very challenging and complex topic on what is the appropriate thing to do in these situations when individuals who bring harm to our community are driving reckless and fleeing the police.
The department presenting data that shows an increase in police chases this year. Through September 15th, Milwaukee police say officers have been in 778 pursuits. It was 683 in the same time frame last year. This year, about a third of the chases were terminated. Fewer than half resulted in an arrest.
What accounts for the amount versus the arrest? Like, you didn't catch them, or like what accounts for that gap?
That I couldn't say right now.
The discussion was at times heated, the chief of staff making an abrupt exit.
We're in the process of preparing. I'm sorry, I just feel like Alderman Spider here really rude sometimes, and it just have to take a break.
Okay.
It's okay.
Assistant Chief Sarno, would you like to take up the cause?
Testimony continued without her.
I will be, on occasion, direct to the point of rudeness, but that is my job to exercise that oversight. So just want that clear, and it's not a small matter. This is a life or death discussion we're having.
Kendall's back with us live tonight. Kendall, some of the aldermen there on the panel questioned those police leaders about why they're not using different technologies to stop people they're chasing rather than chasing them.
All right, Derek. Alderman Westmoreland and Perez both specifically asking about the grappler, which is a net that can attach to a squad car and entangle a suspect's tire, potentially bringing it to a stop. And MPD did say they've looked into that, but that it could be dangerous just given the makeup of Milwaukee's streets. Assistant Chief Sarno, though, he did say Chief Norman wants to implement some sort of new mitigation technology in 2026, though they didn't say what exactly that might be.
And Milwaukee police also are going in front of the Fire and Police Commission to discuss this policy as well. Kendall Keys live outside Milwaukee City Hall downtown.